Hello everyone and welcome back to the Essential Film Reviews collection from the Blackford Book Club. And on the 8th of April of this year I penned, published and posted my review for Zone 414 under the tagline Gods and Monsters in a Dystopian World, and I will now try to bring it to you here. Continuing my recent season of Guy Pearce films, Domino, The Seventh Day and Memory, Zone 414 was an easy sell as we depart for a city of robots and a near dystopian future of pure mechanisation in smog-filled cities and zones whereby the inhabitants are largely indistinguishable between the living, breathing human beings who eke out a meagre living and the androids that live and work freely amongst them. There are synths that want to be humans and humans that want to be synths in this graffiti-lined and walled-off world of zones and a place that must end. And where a synthetic humanoid named Jane, Matilda Lutz, is seen as the bright new future amongst the dirty detritus of a dystopian future. Headliner Pearce stars as David Carmichael, who after a career in the police now works freelance as a private detective. I live with what I do, he opines, with a methodical detachment belying the heartache beneath his somewhat cold exterior. Bestowed a privileged pass into the ward-off zone numbered 414, his task is to track down the daughter of the wealthy and obnoxious owner of the corporation that ostensibly owns and runs the zone, and he calls upon the shining beacon and future of all newly proposed AI robots Jane to assist him. Written by Brian Edward Hill and directed by Andrew Baird in his debut feature-length film release, there is both much to admire and much that has already been seen before, and famously much better. First, the admiration forced to both Lutz and Pearce for some enigmatic and engaging performances that are supporting well by Travis Fimmel as the grotesque and obscene land and business owner, Jonathan Arris as his loyal brother, and both Ned Dennehy and Owen Ford, who each provide the vital ingredients of this bizarrely surreal and fetishised sexuality that soaks through the film, as does the often thumping synthesised and electronic hum of a musical soundtrack from a British composer by the name of Graffiti, the cinematography from James Mather, especially the overhead shots of the yellow taxicab often used between scenes, and the costume designs of Susan Scott deserve a special mention too. But as you would expect from a near dystopian future drenched in smog and decay, I immediately pictured Blade Runner, as well as the parallels to the uncertainty of their artificially intelligent replicants, as well as the more contemporary films of Alex Garland and Ex Machina, and the Rupert Sanders directed Ghost in the Shell. The first two films named here are classics and masterpieces of their age, the third a lot less so, and then comes Zone 414, which, whilst not a bad film by any means, adds very little to the genre. And that was Zone 414, directed by Andrew Baird, and I leave you in peace and in solidarity, and I sincerely thank you for watching. Peace everyone, and be careful out there.